Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog Trading video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and the huge pump that happened today, guys. Also filling the CME gap, which was around 93 and some change. With that, that gap got filled. So it got filled a lot faster than I thought it would. But right now, we're looking at the Bitcoin chart. If you guys saw my video from a couple days ago that I made when we were coming down, I made this video, guys, and I said, as long as we don't get a 2-day candle closing under this trend, we could possibly see a bounce, and then we'll have to see if it rolls over from there. Right now, we got the bounce that we talked about, okay? When this was down here, I said, guys, the only way this is going to start looking bad is if we get a daily candle closing underneath this trend. And you guys can see where this trend starts back here. Boom, boom. And then it kind of rides up. We didn't get that candle closing. Now, we came close, but we didn't get the 2-day candle. We didn't even get one day candle closing on here. We wicked it. We wicked it, but no closures, guys. That's why it's very important, because the market will fake you out of these moves. So you got to be very, very careful not to, panic sell into these moves. Okay. You don't start really panicking unless you see confirmation. There was no confirmation on this. Okay. And a lot of people were panic selling. And that's why I make these videos, guys, so you guys can stay calm in these moments and kind of get an idea and understanding on what is going on. Okay. Because we want to be smart here. This is what we look at charts for. Okay. So we had no candle closing under here. We talked about if that did happen, we would see this secondary trend right around this area, and possibly this green box, anywhere from 70 to 73 and some change, possibly coming down here and testing that if this broke down. But like I said, guys, there was no confirmation. I said, wait till you see nothing. And I told you it's probably going to get a bounce from here. And now we're going to see where we're at. Okay. Would I like this to go higher? Yeah, I would like it to get above 102, 103 area and really start to look good. Because right now, guys, nothing has changed here. Does this look a lot better? Yeah. And guys, I'm going to go over XRP as well and some other things that people were looking at. But could this go higher? Of course. But right now, guys, look. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Until we can start breaking some of these lower highs, that's when we can start to get a little bit more bullish. Okay. Right now, we're just making that lower high. So now is it good that we got the bounce? Of course, especially, an $8,000 bounce with Bitcoin, guys, is something special. Okay. So you can see this was my one chart with the trend. Now we're going to go over to my moon charts, guys, and look at this. So we actually had this spot getting rejected. So we had this high of the day close to that $95,000 range, which we did not close above. I would like to see us get back into this sideways triangle pattern here, because if we can close up in there and then break this, we have a chance to start to move. I know it's funny how that happens, but if you guys remember this video, God, I wish I could play my videos where you could hear the sound. They used to let me do that on TradingView, and all of a sudden they won't let me do it. But I talked about this happening, guys. I said if we break down out of this triangle and close that candle, we're going to see that more downside. Then what's probably going to happen is we're going to come up and retest this trend. Now, if we roll over in this, because this is usually confirmation on this move. So when you break out of a triangle and you go up and retest this area, you don't want to see a rejection here, because that usually a sign of rolling over and going a little bit lower. We want to see this break up, get above this, close a 2-day candle above here, and then really start to crank. Okay. But right now we're getting rejected right at this trend where I talked about that being a possible confirmation for a bearish. So nothing here, guys. Don't get me wrong. I have long-term Bitcoin that I hold. Okay. And then we got our trading portfolios. So of course I want Bitcoin to go as high, but I'm a realist, guys. Okay. This is looking good though. This is a great candle right here. We got a nice bounce coming into this. We're testing this trend. Let's just see if we can get some higher term time frame closures, and let's see how the market reacts tomorrow with Bitcoin. Okay. Also, we're going to be talking about here. We're going to be talking about our good old EMA ribbons. Okay, because I did a video on the EMA ribbons, and I said, guys, this doesn't look good when this flips. Well, we flipped it right here when it was 96,000. What happened? We dropped all the way down to 78. And I told you how that tends to happen. Look, flipped here down, flipped here down. Oh, we started marking all these. We started marking where it flipped. I did a whole video on that, right? Well, we got the flip. If somehow we could close a daily candle back above this 95,500 area and actually hold for a couple days to get this. This is this purple line right here, which is the 20 EMA. Now, sorry about my voice, guys. It's been going in and out lately. I've been having problems with it. That's why I didn't make a video for the last couple days. But I've been off and on fighting something. So, anyways, this is the 20 EMA. If we could somehow get this to flip back up to the upside, you can see where it flipped here, kind of made this little double bottom and took off. That's what we're looking for if we can flip this, guys. So we want to see this 20 EMA hold up, turn up. We want to see a couple daily candles closing so we can get this to flip to the upside. If that happens, then we could see a nice move to the upside and possibly new all-time highs. Okay, so is it looking better? Of course, Bitcoin's looking a lot better. Crypto in general. We had Trump come out and talk about the crypto reserves. That was a bullish statement, bullish tweet, bullish everything. So that caused the markets to really get going here. Now let's see how they react Monday. Come Monday, let's see how the markets react. All right, guys, let's check out. I did a chart here on XRP. We're going to check out some XRP. And you could see what happened with our XRP. I mean, guys, this is brilliant. Look how we charted this. I told you guys, same thing with this trend. Don't worry about this wick as long as you don't get any daily candles closing underneath this wick, which you didn't. Look at this. No daily candles closing. Let me zoom in a little bit to make sure. No daily candles closing underneath this wick. And I talked about if we did break this trend right here, which we did, you could have took this trade at 56 or whatever, 256 or whatever. But once you break this trend, we'd be looking at this area right here, which we did. We got up in this area. If we put our line across here. Yeah, okay, it's on there. All right, so boom, we got back up into this area. Okay, we hit it. But what would I like to see? Well, we did create a we did get past this lower high right here. Of course, you'd want to see this break. Okay, you want to see this break. You want to get back above that $3 on a daily candle and hold that. Okay, because right now, just like Bitcoin, we could possibly see that at this $3 area, which is exactly at $3. So you can see there was a lot of sell pressure exactly at $3. So a lot of the market makers and a lot of traders had a sell, a sell order in at $3 even. I mean, $3 even, no change, not 1 penny, $3 even. But you could see something like this, guys. Now, if you see this roll over from $3, hit this trend and bounce, that would actually be a good sign of confirmation of a breakout here. Okay. Then you could see this close, and then you could see higher. Okay. So could it do something like this? Let me show you guys. Could it do something like this where we come up here, we get rejected, come back down, come up here, test around these highs over here. Okay. Roll back over, support at $3. Okay, because resistance will turn into support, and then back to the upside. Okay, that is a possibility for this, for XRP. But if we can get some higher term frames closing above $3, then we could just see this play out like this. Okay, so just to keep that in mind for all you guys that are holding XRP, if it does come down and test this trend, you could draw these trends yourself. This is on a daily chart. Each candle represents one day. You can see the longer term trend that we have that from down here when it was 50 something cents. We got a bounce right here that was perfect off that trend. We got our golden pocket fib in with the 200-day moving average. So this could be a possibility of XRP doing something like this if it does decide to roll over and bounce. Okay, or like I said, get a close above that $3 and then off to the races. All right, let's see, what else can we look at? I don't know if I look at Solana. I don't think I charted Solana in a while. Let's look at Ethereum. Well, Ethereum, guys, we know what the deal is. We got to get above. Wow, it didn't break that other trend. Look at Ethereum, guys. Look at the trend on this. All these trends have not closed under under our first line in the sand, first trend. Okay, we just got a nice bounce. No closures under there. So what do we want to see with Ethereum? Get back above. We want to see a daily candle closing or on a higher time frame. Possibly 2 days would be better. Okay, above $28,000, $28,050, around that area. Ideally, we'd like to get above this 200-day moving average, which is right around 29.27. So if we can start doing that, guys, and break out of this trend right here, then we could really see a nice move from Ethereum. If we can get something that does similar to this, where we come up, not get rejected here, break this, maybe come up to this area here, okay, have some kind of pullback, even possibly that 35 confirmation bounce there, and then a boom. Okay, that could be a possibility. We don't want to see it getting up here and then rolling over on this trend. That could also be a possibility. So from this point on, we just want to see these higher term time frames starting to close, so we can get break those lower highs. Because right now we haven't broke those. All right. Right now, XRP is actually looking the best out of everything. But of course, guys, you know how it is. The big dogs run the market. So you want to see Bitcoin and all these other cryptos starting to run, because it just helps. It helps with the momentum of everything. Okay. So what else? We got, all right. I think that's it for today's video, guys. We covered pretty much some good ground here. If there's anything else that I'm missing, just let me know. We'll go over it. The moon chart. So we had the new moon, which you can see here, guys, even on the new moon right here, you can see where it kind of bottomed out, bounced, and then rolled back over. And then we got the full moon, and boom. Same thing here. New moon, boom, boom. Same thing here. Kind of had a low set in, and then boom. Right here, same thing. Kind of, it made a little bit of a low right here. But you guys get the gist. You get these blue moons, and we're getting those lows that are coming in right here. Again, another low, boom, bounce, low, boom, bounce. Right here, that was a good high. Okay, that was a perfect high, which kind of brought it down. But then you get these new moons that bring it up. Okay, so we can play this moon chart as well. We talked about it with these new full moons, how you can hit 75, 80% of the time. I think Tesla alone was last year, just trading the moons, it was 11-1. So out of 12 trades, because obviously there's 12 months in a year, if you would have just traded that full moon, you would have won 12 out of your 11 out of your 12 trades. I mean, guys, that's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good. Okay, so keep that in mind. I think that's it for tonight's video, or today's video. what time now? It's 3:30. So we're in the afternoon here, Eastern Standard Time. So let's just maybe let's see. Tomorrow we'll have an update tomorrow, guys. After the market is closed here, or yeah, we'll do a video after the market closes tomorrow, and kind of get an idea of what's going on from there. Okay. Much love to you guys. That's it for tonight's video, and peace out. Today's video. Peace out.